Have you ever tried to update a location on a map, only to find out that it's not as straightforward as you thought? It can be really frustrating, right? If that sounds like you, stick around because today we're diving into how to update the location of an MKAnnotation object on a map view. I totally get it. You're not alone in facing this issue. Many developers have run into the same wall when trying to update annotations on their maps. It's a common challenge, and today we're going to tackle it together. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, how do I update the location of an MKAnnotation object on a map view? They shared their code, which attempts to loop through all annotations and update their coordinates. But they hit a snag because the coordinate property is read only. Sound familiar? Let's figure this out together. So what's going on here? The MKAnnotation protocol defines the coordinate property as read only, which means you can't directly modify it. Instead, you need to create a new annotation or update the underlying data model and then refresh the map view to reflect those changes. And don't go anywhere. I'll share a quick tip at the end that will help you manage your annotations more effectively. To update the location of an MKAnnotation object, the user first needs to create a new coordinate for the annotation. This involves defining a new CL location coordinate 2D object with the desired latitude and longitude. Next, the user should loop through the annotations on the map view. For each annotation, they will need to cast it to the MKAnnotation type, which allows for updating the coordinate. Inside the loop, the user can now update the coordinate of each MKAnnotation with the new coordinate created earlier. This is where the actual update happens. Finally, to ensure the map view reflects the updated annotations, the user should call the setNeedsDisplay method on the map view. This will trigger a redraw of the map with the new coordinates. Fun fact, did you know that the first digital maps were created in the 1960s? They were a far cry from the interactive maps we use today, but they laid the groundwork for what we have now. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests creating a mutable annotation protocol. This allows you to define a coordinate property that can be modified. You can then implement this protocol in your custom annotation class. Here's that quick tip I promised. Always keep your annotations organized in a data model. This way, updating locations becomes much easier and more efficient. And there you have it. You now know how to update the location of an MKAnnotation object on a map view. Remember, keeping your annotations organized will save you time and headaches in the future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks.